all last time. What do you see from Oklahoma State now that you have really in-depth?
Yeah, they're really good. They have a high-tempo offense. They got great skilled players. They got a 6'6", 320-pound offensive line. They can move through good pass protection. They got a quarterback that makes great decisions, and another one that can run really well. And has a good arm, good athletic. So they've got the total package.
They've got a different coordinator, but they've gone through coordinator year after year. They run the same system.
Yeah, they've got a great system. You know what Coach did at Shippensburg, he did a great job with that offense. So I'm sure he's got a little bit of flavor to it. But what they've had is work. They've got a great plan. They got great players. So they've got a challenge.
How do the keys make you focus? Or how are they different with each quarterback?
I know people talk about there's a runner and there's a thrower. You know, they're both great throwers, and they're both, once they get in the open field, they can both roll. So they got a good set of quarterbacks.
What about the quarterbacks? But the wide receiver, they bring a lot back. Receiver of the year back.
He's a
They've
great
got
player.
a lot of people.
And then Tracy Moore, they've always had a Blackman or a Des Bryant or whoever, and I think he fits that role really well. In the one game against Arizona, he had 3 touchdown catches. He's a great player. And then, the rest of them, I know people have their compliments. Every one of their guys is a threat. So they can catch, they can run in open space, great route runners, and they play well within the system.
How they spread you out, is it even possible to spy that quarterback, or just kind of keep it inside of pocket?
The challenge, and I know Coach Turner and the D-line know this, but it's a big challenge for them. Great offensive line, great pace. The key is to be able to generate some pass rush even when you're fatigued, because you watch it game in and game out, and they kind of wear you down, and then the first thing that goes is the pass rush. So that's going to be a big challenge for us, that still generate some pass rush, even when they've got, a couple plays under the belt, a couple of series, and they start moving the sticks.
As you get down to this state now, it's time to play a game. How difficult is it for you to take this offense with so much in it and just kind of narrow down to what you can actually work on?
I mean, we just try to find whatever keys we can, but the difficulty is things that you pick up and things you can recognize and say, okay, this is what this play is, this is what this series of plays is. It's easy when you're watching cut-ups. When that thing's rolling 1,000 miles an hour and still picking up those same keys, that's the challenge.
What do they do on the offensive line that makes it so difficult to get to the quarterback? I think
they're big, they're physical, they're athletic. The O-line coach is one of the best in the country. They play with a great demeanor. So I can't say enough about the offensive line. I think they're really good.
When you talk about pass rush, is it logical to assume maybe you'll move Chris Jones around inside, outside, and all over the place on Saturday?
I guess we will know Saturday.
How much are you counting on the experience now that McKinney has gotten in 1 year, but you also have some old dogs and Skinner and Wells who've seen a lot.
Yeah, and then you got Skinner, Wells, Bernardrick, is a great leader, great motivator, knows the plan. And then the nice thing too is you've got Nico and you've got Jay Hughes that played a lot of football. Got a lot of credibility that they can make the checks, make the calls, and get the young, inexperienced corners lined up. And there's some talent out there. They just gotta, they're going to get a good test by great offense, in 4 days.
If Orlando's not able to go Saturdays, Richie kind of slipping
playing all along. Richie Brown, he's had a really good preseason, especially since that first scrimmage. He's really picked it up. Beniquez Brown has really picked it up since the first scrimmage. You kind of challenged him, even openly in the media challenged him, and both of them have stepped up to the challenge. And I think they're both excited to play ABC 2:30 against the top 3 offense in the country. They'll be excited.
What have you seen from the corners that give you that confidence that they're young and experienced that can match up against them?
Right. Well, the thing that people talk about, they have a short memory. So we've had some great receivers. We got a great quarterback in Tyler. So they've had some challenges this preseason. But with the confidence and the attitude that Coach Townsend has, it's kind of rubbed off on them. So, if they have a bad play, it doesn't turn into a bad day. They can recover pretty quickly. So.
How important is that for when you're going up against a team like
Oklahoma
State that's going to score some points?
It's huge. They've got a great offense, great set of skilled receivers. And, the challenge has been since, the start of January. Banks and Slater gone. Somebody's got to step up, or more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys got to step up and fill that void.
How crucial is it to keep the 15-yard catch to 15 yards and not 20, 25?
That's huge every week.
If you kind of preach that more, how do you kind of make sure that happens?
We preach that every single day in our meetings. Whether we're playing in a scrimmage versus our offense, we're getting ready to play whoever. That's the mantra. Once they catch the ball, it gets stopped. Once they run the ball, the first contact doesn't gain any more yards after the first contact.
The depth chart just came out, and you saw Nelson and Jordan moving to that number 2 spot at DT. What are they doing that's just
there's attention to detail. Coach Turner's one of the best fundamental D-line coaches in the country. Listen to what he says, apply it, And there's going to be a bunch of guys that play on Saturday, and hopefully they'll play at a high level.
How much do you put into depth chart? Like Coach Nolan was saying, I mean, everyone's going to play. How much do you actually really care
When you hear us out here at practice, we never call out ones and twos. 1As and 1Bs, that's all we talk about. So they're all ones, and they just got to play to that level on Saturday.